Every member on each one of these teams can go off at any given moment. Some of them just choose to take a step back because they have to. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody can be a superstar in your squad now, okay? Some players got to get the dirty work done. But map number 1, it's going to be reclaimed, folks, and it's about to be an exciting matchup. Who's going to break the tie here on Fight Night after the Mexico City split? Let's find out here. And the first player we're going to kick it off with is looking like it's gonna be Franchise here.
And they're gonna be rotating up. This is good smart. And see, this is what the smart we talked about, where you don't throw your own smoke. Franchise didn't throw smoke.
Yep, he got there. He used his front spawn to his advantage right there. And usually not the player that we would expect to be the front spawn of the squad up in there, because he has to go against Mental when it comes down to breaking ice. Usually you think that's going to be your Solars, Toy Soldier, or Praise, but maybe Solar's got a bad rip coming off the start, because I'm pretty sure he is the front spawn for this squad. But OpTic Gaming, they have the advantage up here. They have B under control. Team EnVyUs looked to flank, but wasn't able to do it.
Oh my gosh, they got a great they've got a trap here. Looks like EnVyUs is going to start flying through and being a lot more effective here. Lancer crosses are going out. Praise is in the fight. He's going to get inside the hill. He's going to get on Mental's back. Mental's going to go down. And EnVyUs, great job. Great exertion of pressure, controlling the map and stopping them from getting in. Fran's going to pick up a kill on Explosives.
Explosives probably should have just backed out of there and tried not to die, but that's 4 down. And no, 3 down, and you already see them kind of looking towards this home hill. These are big 1v1s, and these players are already going down. It's going to be hard for OpTic Gaming not to get dominated right here. You see all the members of Team EnVyUs is at the door just blocking this guy out, but he slithers through. And I think this is going to be a domination right here.
I think it's going to be a quick one. Just stopping it on the way. That was so smart. So Fran gets in, and all of OpTic sit inside of Manners Hill.
Yeah.
They all sit inside. And once you do that, you've exerted... Where's your map pressure? Where are you shooting to? You've got a choke point to come in. They flanked around. Praised and Ribs went around the side.
Around quick too.
Lancer crossed through. It literally ran themselves into a choke point.
Yeah, no, they were trapped. And they got attacked from all angles. They got shot through both sides of the gate. And once Praise got in, it was just a clean 1v1 between him and Mental. But Mental had already had damage where he really couldn't do nothing there. And Team EnVyUs, once they got all 4 of those kills, like I said, they were already the next step. Once all the players saw that on the kill feed, they said domination, play for it, let's go.
Rotate out.
So the weapon placement, OpTic Gaming chose to block the workshop spawn down low, and Mental holding the front spawn for his team. He threw a smoke for himself on the up A. Franchise got in once again first. Mental, he picks up that kill. OpTic Gaming with a man advantage here. Fran's trying to get out of there. They take him out in Solars. Can they get the 4th? Now that's 4 kills right off the bat. This is the last guy. They're playing for domination.
Toy Soldier is still alive. He's still in the... You can see he's in the barn. He needs to rotate. He should have overextended, actually. I don't know why he's double back in his home hill.
Yeah, I agree with the overextension as well. But this right here shows that at this top level of gameplay,
it's a coin flip.
Yeah, the slightest mistake will go off into domination. And folks, these are 10-second, 12-second respawn rounds, right? That's very hard to do. But that just shows how evenly matched these guys are. Also, how quick these teams play. And how quick their adjustments are to the shotgun change that are coming out, because Mental was just holding on the back wall, L trigger, and just waiting for people to come in. Yeah, no, he was placed. He was being very, very patient. Team EnVyUs is going to opt to use these shot grenades now. Franchise has been getting in here first every single time into this hill. We'll see if he still wants to do that with the shot grenades on the map. But if they can kind of bait OpTic Gaming in here once again, we're going to see what they want to do with these shot grenades. This is going to be interesting. The players who pick these up is going to have to toss these at the right time. And the thing that you can do is you can block off the hill from getting the rotation, and Ribs is going to be getting it for Envy. Ribs and Kenny. Yeah. And you can just see the smokes are coming out. You want to kind of block off with the smoke. That's a perfect shot right there. Yeah, it's going to block that point. They can't get through, and Fran's trapped here, right? He's going to be able to hop over. They wasn't able to down him, but I think this Team EnVyUs still have their shot. They might still have their shot. Ribs may have had to pocket it. If so, now's the time to use it. Right, and you can just hear all the smokes and stuff going out. Ribs is over here trying to contain the flank. And he does not have it. We're not done. Fran rotates over. Icy's going to Mental or sitting in the corner, didn't take it out. Praise is going to try to get one. Gets taken out by Icy, and he's just holding the meat shield, trying to exert map control here, make sure that EnVyUs isn't able to. That was a good down, and that's going to be 3 members down from Team EnVyUs. They didn't even get the kill yet, did they? I think he's still down in that corner. No, I think he's dead. They did? Okay, they did. All right. So, but now that's 3 members. But even OpTic Gaming, they say, hey, that's only 3 dead. I think they had 1 dead of their own. They knew it wasn't time to push, so you see them setting up. They're setting up, and they're trying to slay one more time. Pick up the set of kills on his next EnVyUs push before they want to play for the domination. So with these top teams, this is where we see the game start to slow down because they want to wait for all assets to be there before they make an attempt at this. And you see Xplosives shutting down Franchise on the first attempt to push up there. And now the rest of Team EnVyUs they're like, hey, we just need to back out of this. We're at a disadvantage. Do we commit to it? And I think they do want to commit to it, but can Solars make a play? He goes down, 2v2 situation. They kind of stay alive here. They push in, and somehow Team EnVyUs win the fight in B Hill, and they take control of it.
Oh, someone's trying to get that play over there. It's gonna get dropped out. I think Kenny as well. And that was smart by EnVyUs. They ended up taking a huge advantage there. Praise with the bay on summons there.
Yeah,
they should be going for the home hills now.
And I think somebody maybe missed a point blank there because they had Solars down. It was a 2v2 situation. They just had to pretty much clean up the pile there, but just, the shots were missed, I guess, and Team EnVyUs took advantage of those guys. So now they're going to be controlling B. OpTic Gaming with a good 20-something point lead here, about 27-point lead, and they're cool for right now, but they need to at least break one of these hills. They can't win off of one.
Right, and the time's going to come down. It'll come down to about 200 points. It'll even out, and you can see EnVyUs has their shot grenade. OpTic's looking for a rotation through barn just to go to the home hill. That's literally all you need to do. You just need to get the home
take out Franchise. That's it. He's by himself there.
But he's got the shock, so that is the reason that he's playing on home.
And they're pushing across for the other home. They're leaving B. All members of EnVyUs, they don't even want to stay there. And so the shot grenade did get used. Actually, they are going to win off of one. It actually worked out. Oh. They decapped it.
It's gonna get
3 there though. Oh, this is gonna come down to the wire.
Praise gets in, he's getting taken out.
Praise won it. Praise won it for him in the end on that last break. OpTic Gaming, for a second, they thought that it was like, hey, we had to push. We all thought they had to push. But once the score started to even out, they said, hold up, wait, we got this. And you saw all the members up top on B was on a push, but they managed to get the decap and Praise for the split second that he dropped that back down. Team EnVyUs was able to win that.
I think OpTic should have just gone. Like, Mental was already going over there. Fran did a good job of throwing that shot grenade out to stop that push.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
yeah, and it is difficult to kind of gauge that time because when you cap 2 hills, you don't get 2 points. You get 1.5.
Right.
So rather it looks like you're getting 2 points, you kind of not. So it's hard as a player, and even us as casters, you kind of do the math right there. But
you know where it's going to even out.
Yeah, you know about what time. Even out, just by feeling, But for you new viewers, it may be kind of hard for you guys. But that's what we're here for, right? But as you see, OpTic Gaming in this hill, they're going to take B once again. Mental trying to get a little shot over the top, and Team EnVyUs coming in.
Oh,
he's going to take out Solars.
That roll is just death still. Mental with another kill.
This is big. His teammate died. No! Fran coming up huge. Kenny gets the third. He wants it, but here comes the extra help from, he's still in here? Now he finally goes down with the chunk, and OpTic Gaming will control the B hill, but they do not have the home hill. They sent a lot of resources up top, so the next player on respawn is going to cap the home hill, but they feel like getting control over B was the most important thing there.
Well, it's the centralized point of the map. Like, you can see everything. That's a 70% vision control section of the map. And you can see EnVyUs are starting to push back up here into B. Lots of shots coming out. Ribs is leading the charge. Solars is going in. He's on the grill. Gonna see, gets taken out by Mental over the top.
And Solars, he goes down. And you see, even after they got the kill, OpTic kind of took a roll back right there. And they said, hey, let's see if they make a little risky push right here to come in. Let's set up with our Lancers. And they keep control over B, pushing Team EnVyUs back. Team EnVyUs knows that they have time to make another formulated push up top. You saw the dominations happen early on in the game. And with respawns being at 16 seconds right now, it still can happen, So Team EnVyUs is just trying to slay all the members at one time, get 3 to 4 kills consecutively, and they're going to be playing for that domination soon, probably.
And they just got to wait. Like, wait for everybody to come back up. Yes, as you see, someone did pick up a shot grenade, but you just got to wait for your opportunities. Wait for everybody to get there. They got Praise. Ribs is picking up a kill on Explosives, and we're going to see what Praise does with It's, and it looks like they're going to be rotating over here.
And that was a big kill by Ribs. And Team EnVyUs looking like they want to play for the home hills, but Toy, he has other plans. He's calling in reinforcements from Praise, and a duo come in and take one. Shot grenades out, the flank from the side. They get 2 kills there. They didn't pick him up. He was just hiding in the corner. I thought he was down. And now they finally clean up the kill. domination coming in by Team EnVyUs. You got franchise, you got Ribs and Solars down there. They put the pressure on OpTic's home hill, but now Xplosives and Icy have to hold these guys off.
There's so many Lancer crosses coming out here. This just makes it incredibly hard to do this. EnVyUs doing that team fire that they did so well in Mexico City, punishing you for just coming around the corners, and there's just nothing you can do in that situation.
It's really nothing. Like,
you're getting ripped as soon as you come. As soon as they see you, there's 2 people shooting you. Lancers, pistols, doesn't matter.
And we saw how that rotation happened. OpTic had the advantage there, but it all kind of broke down there when Ribs got the kill on Xplosives. And as we talked about in that Fable match that we just watched, how we compared them to Team EnVyUs, when they break ice, then the whole squad is like, all right, where we have our advantage at? We have a man advantage, but where is it actually on the map? Who has the 2v1? You know, and you saw them take advantage of it. They went and got B. They put the pressure on the home hill, won their fights, and got the domination.
And on the other side of that, Mental was still in the pocket, and he didn't fire any shots until like Solars was like right up on him. And then by the time he realized the hill was getting capped, he's like, crap.
Yeah,
like he survived the initial.
I don't think either player saw the guy coming through.
Yeah, so that's a good thing about vision control. If you don't see it coming, you're going to be in a bad spot when it happens. You see Mental, he's up in the grill right now. He's getting crossed from everywhere.
And so Mental smoke lands on an arch, right? And he doesn't push through right away. He wants to see if somebody runs through, because if somebody runs through, they get tagged on the smoke. Mental doesn't want to go in right away. He wants to hit the block and take it for a second, but that's why he's relying on his teammates to kind of shoot the gate, because Mental can get cross right there. It's a little...
he drew enough attention, too, because he drew three shots of fire on Mental himself, and so Mental was just able to get in there, get a clean pickup, and then the shock grenade came out and completely blocked EnVyUs from getting into the hill. So really smart play there from OpTic Gaming.
Definitely brought himself some time right there. And so now we're gonna have OpTic Gaming control the 2-cap. Team EnVyUs looking like they want to play for the home hills. Kills being traded off right here. You have 2 members down from Team EnVyUs. Praise just respawned, but he's not in a position to help anybody just yet. Toy Soldier wants to get his team a position so they can play for these home hills a little bit better, and he's gonna control this barn for his squad. But Team EnVyUs, they're gonna be stacking up top. They want to play for this B hill,
and they're gonna be waiting for the weapons to come back up. You know, there's frags down, or shot grenades and frags up on the high side. So you can see EnVyUs has to be smart about how they're doing stuff. Smokes are coming out. They're going to be trying to get that exerting pressure. They're going to be stacking up top. Fran, Praise looking to go in. And you see OpTics drop back on their pressure. They're going to let them go in. They're going to leave Mental there, try to take that fight.
Oh, Fran actually came out on top. And you can almost see like he's practiced that one wall bounce to kind of fly in there and back A that left wall that he knows that Mental's going to be hanging in. But Explosive, if he stays alive, not able to get the long distance shot on Praise, but the 1v1 here for B is about to happen right now.
Kenny's got to go.
Get in here quick.
He's got shots down. And
solid shots. He didn't miss a shot right there. The disrespect comes out. He says, you would have thought you would have won that 1v1. He's going to cap up B, and their home hill will go back into their favor as well. This is a close game. OpTic has a 20-point lead and a 2-cap right now.
And their lead's going to extend. We're going to be looking probably closer to about 30 points here in the next couple seconds as it starts to extend on out. You can see OpTic Gaming doing great control, keeping the cross out, utilizing the high side of the map, but that means that they've got no pressure on the low side of the map. Envy could go play for the low side of the map if they had the opportunity. Since frags are up, this is going to be a really tough push. Frags are coming out.
Not able to pick up a kill, but the shot grenades block the stairs, so OpTic Gaming buying themselves some time. But as we know, Team EnVyUs loves to play the flank, and Ribs is going to try to play it now, but it's a little bit of help. Can he get 1 kill out of this situation? It's going to be difficult for him, but he goes down. OpTic keeping control. They pick up 2 kills and 3 kills of their own, 4 kills of their own, and now it's a 3v1 situation. Toy, can he do anything? No, he cannot. OpTic Gaming taking the 5th round here, and now we're going to move on to the 20-second respawn round, so breaking ice. The fight for this B hill is going to be so crucial here.
And we're going to see what they're going to drop down. I do want to say OpTic did a great job of holding grenades, holding shot grenades, and when EnVyUs pushed up, they ran into frags, they ran into shocks, and they got cut off completely. So if they had gone to the low side of the map, they may have been able to pull a little bit more attention, but, you know, hindsight's 20/20.
Well, depending on what they put right here, it's going to be a lot of pressure on Ribs, and they're just going to have to put the incense. They thought about, hey, can we put something big there? But they want to keep the fight focused up top. They didn't want to put anything down the hill, too much weight to kind of spread out of here and them having to readjust on strategy in round 6. So it's going to, can Fran come in here, break ice on Mental, We're gonna find out soon. The shot grenades are gonna play a big factor here. Rib's gonna have to toss a good one for Team EnVyUs for them to go up 4-2
Solus
here.
is actually grabbing it. I think Ribs is going to be playing for Ensign, so we'll see how that transpires here. Brand's going to be going in. He did get in.
Oh, Mental punished him right there. But Toy and Solus picks up kills. Mental has to go big. He has nades in his hands. He's gonna toss a pre-nade, toss one on his teammate. That may have been a bad idea.
Explosives is okay.
He got out of there.
He got out of there, but he's going to be in a bad spot right now. He's going to try to push up. Praise is still up. Mental is the last one up right now. 20-second respawns. He needs to win this 1v1. Hits a hard shot on Praise.
That was good.
Taking it.
And nobody else was there. Mental's taking some shots and trying to come in, fight the 1v1. That's gonna be in control of Team EnVyUs. This could be a domination, but Icy, the man himself, is in play on his home hill, and he's putting out a lot of fire, and he has help. I don't think Team EnVyUs is gonna come out with a domination just yet. All of OpTic may respawn in time.
And this is gonna slow down because now they gotta wait. Oh, and they're gonna. Let's give that to Explosives.
Yeah,
Rifle.
Icy wants to put himself in a different fight here.
Explosives is their like dedicated rifle player on this team.
He works those secondary weapons, and he's very good with it. If you guys ever see him get the retro lancer, he does not miss a shot. And then at the same time, that weapon respawns, what is it, every minute and a half?
Yeah.
To be so deadly, he just abuses it. But we may see some of that explosive retro lancer gameplay in Foundation.
And we're seeing this. Incense are coming out. OpTic's trying to make a push here. Summons is trying to be the first one in. They're just holding up on apples, and now everybody's going in. Toy's in a 1v1. He's going to get taken out by Mental. They're just trading kills back and forth.
Little beta switch action and get another down on the flank here. Those guys are going to have to tap up. I don't think anybody's in position. Mental's trying to get to him, but Fran rotated over to get the kill. So Mental has to make a decision. Does he commit to the fight or does he drop back? Kenny goes down as well. This is looking like bad news bears and Mental. He holds it down. That was Explosive, getting the kill on Franchise. He needs a second kill. Taking some shots.
He's got to get in the hill. Like, he's either going to win the fight or this is over. And that is it. EnVyUs going to go up in this round. Oh, never mind. I stand corrected.
Icy, he has to win a fight against Praise. Praise backs out of here. He's looking for help.
That definitely looked like it was over.
No, it definitely did. But as we know, Escalation, it can go either way. But this is where we saw Team EnVyUs plenty of times before kind of fail in a sense of where they're close to winning the game and playing for those nominations. Oh, but you see the combo coming out of here of shot grenades and incense.
And frag grenades, they're just flying out everywhere.
Nah, they were set up there. They had frag grenades every nade in the map. They're picking up kills left and right. Team EnVyUs using the power weapons to their advantages with those 3 sets of nades, and they go up 4-2 on reclaimed.
And that's just a massive trap up there.
It was.
It's literally you're running into EnVyUs crosses, and it's not just one person shooting you. It's 2, it's 3.
And so you guys, hey, if you guys want to be on fight night, okay, as we know, check out gamesbattles.com. Play on the Gears of War ladder. We have tournaments every week for you amateur players as well. We also now have amateur tournaments. So if these teams look a little bit intimidating, you won't have to play those guys in that tournament, and you can go against more of the amateur teams and kind of build up that skill before you try to take down these 2 Goliaths of EnVyUs and OpTic Gaming. And we will be here when you guys are ready to do so. But gonna be on board here with Mental, and he's gonna head that front spawn, and he's gonna break out, taking a lot of damage. Looking to break Ice for a squad.
He did.
And he actually took out Praise with that back A.
I didn't even
catch it. It was so swift.
It was so clean. I'm shocked that actually worked. Again, the shotgun change, so this is stuff that we're not used to seeing now. It's like some of those shots, you're like, wait, what?
No. He pulled that one off. Okay. Didn't get the BS happen. But now Team EnVyUs is on a rotation. They're opting to play for both home hills now. So they're trying to get to that B area of the map and kind of take the high ground and force all these OpTic Gaming members down towards that E hill. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Nobody's in OpTic in position to defend their home hill. And they're actually going to retreat and wait for the perfect opportunity where they have help from their teammates. And now you see 3 OpTic Gaming members in position to push up here. And they do exactly what they need to do. Taking out Praise. And he's going to have help from the rest of the squad. It's going to be a 3v3 fight, though.
And see, they're exerting the right amount of pressure and shooting the targets that they can at least see. Mental doing a good job getting into the hill aggressively. They've got 2 hill control. You see Explosives picking up another kill. It looks like Toy Soldier's going to be rotating in, trying to break B. He's stuck in a rock in a hard place here. He's got to decide what he's going to do.
Toy, he's dropping out of here. He just gets down. Nobody's in OpTic. Oh, yes, they are in a position to take advantage of him. But with the quick shot over cover, Explosives make Solars pay for even thinking that he can hop into that fight, and they pick up 2 right there. And now on the aggressive, looking to take out 1 more, but Izzy is a little bit too aggressive here. He knew he had help from his teammates. 3 members down to Team EnVyUs. Is OpTic Gaming going for the domination? Yes, they are.
And Explosives just with that challenging movement just going up in here. He's going to be challenging
Yes,
Solars.
playing that safe.
Dropping back, making sure that they're not taking too much damage. They're just exerting pressure here. They're not looking for the triple. They're just trying to slay out as much as they can. And you can see EnVyUs is just waiting for their opportunity. Smokes to clear. OpTic is starting to drop back. And you can start seeing the crosses again. Now that it's on Team EnVyUs, they're down 40 points. They need to be rotating. They need to start making aggressive kills, and they need to capitalize on the kills that they get.
OpTic is keeping tabs on everybody. They managed somehow to get the down on summons on top B. And now Team EnVyUs playing for the home hills. At this point, OpTic only needs one. And Solars is the only man in position. He finally gets some reinforcements there, and Praise was the reinforcement that he needed. But Icy picking up 2 kills, with the help of Xplosives, they take out 3. They're looking good to keep control over E. Team EnVyUs have to make plays here quick, but they have to keep control over OpTic's home hill, and that is what they will not do. And OpTic Gaming domination coming in place. They're going to take this round to close the gap 4-3.
OpTic looked much more aggressive, much more decisive in how they were playing that round. It wasn't as much of like, let's let Mental get up into the manor pocket. Let's not, you know, try to risk it and try to run these rotation flanks. Let's just go and fight.
Let's go and fight, and let's take it. Let's bring the fight to these guys and make it happen. But they got themselves in positions, and they didn't let Team EnVyUs kind of outplay them on those breaks. And as we see, Team EnVyUs, they're gonna block the spawn here on the neutral hill at E. And that's kind of good because Team EnVyUs, even though they play for it in the beginning, they know it can kind of go either way, but their main focus at times is focusing on those home hills on top. If they lose that initial rotation, or if they don't get a good look right away, they rotate very quickly to cap both home hills in D and F and not even play for E at the bottom of the map. So we're going to see what type of look they get down here and see how quick they kind of want to rotate out of here.
And Fran just uncontested, going to be dodging around the smokes. Mental's going to be falling back, and you can see Solars is up here with him. EnVy's going to gain early control over this hill. We're going to see how OpTic decides to rotate out. Mental's picking up a kill on one, gets shut down by, or
he gets shut down by another one, but Xplosives is top barn right there, and he actually takes out Solars. Mental taking out another one. He needs to go big right here. He's looking to kind of hawk down this guy. Can he get the back A? He puts a good shot in on Toy. He hits the second shot. Has help over the top there from Summons. And you can almost even see, I want to kind of point out Fran's play style when he actually kind of pushing the E. You can kind of see how winning an event has kind of, you know, translated in his play. Look at him, pick it up. He's going to get this one. I feel it. Oh, he got help over the top. That don't count. That don't count. But Fran is playing with a lot more confidence after getting that win here in Gears 4, right? And I feel like people do not give him enough credit because
he transitioned.
Yeah, no, he transitioned into an animal, like a freaking beast here, and it's showing. You see him leading the leaderboards a lot of times. He's front spawn for his team up here. That holds a lot of weight, right? And they trust him in those positions now. As I always say, he's evolved his gameplay, and you're gonna have to respect that man when you see him running up on you.
Well, and I think that's another thing. If you talk to the players, like everybody has said, Fran has constantly been improving since the game came out. And even us, when we were playing him at the playtest, it was completely day and night.
Hey, maybe you know, when the votes come up for who's your most valuable player of the season, with this type of gameplay, we see it out of this man. Hell, he got to be on somebody's ballot, right?
Yeah. Mental's going to be doing a good job picking up the kill up on Fran. EnVyUs was in first in the manor. They did place the, what I call the Envy special, the drop shot down.
Oh, you're handing off already?
Don't do that! Praise! Coming up and taking up one kill, Mental shuts it down.
Well,
I think they lost the drop shot.
So, whose fault was that? Was it the teammates' fault for letting them get through? Or was it their fault for trying to go for the trade right off the jump?
I don't know. That was...
I've been seeing a lot of trades here about OpTic, but at the same time, all these players can use this weapon, you know? They all can use it, but they want to go for those trades. Hey, it's interesting, you ask me.
Yeah, Xplosives is holding on to the last one. They just need to cap up. Oh, and they get shut down. That's
3 down, drop shots on the ground as well. They about to get this next fight. But Mental, if he gets, oh no, don't, oh, if he would have got the back A and got that, that would have been clutch. But do they know that the drop shot is in that spawn is the question.
They may know. I think that I think it's still down, but they should be utilizing it. If
I don't see it. No, I don't see any players that haven't picked up. They all still have their lancers on the left-hand side of the screen. So nobody in Team EnVyUs did get it. Maybe he didn't drop it. It's either he didn't drop it or they missed out on it. But this is tied up 4-4 here. OpTic Gaming has made a fantastic comeback, and they came just shy of that domination. We're going to see a play being made here at the top side of the map.
And this is something that you have to be watching is like, as the fight's progressing up here, OpTic is going to be trying to stop the second drop shot. And you can see Praise is crossing from the window on the low side. Solus picks up a nice double. And they're going to be rotating up. I think that's Mental is left up there.
Yeah, it's a big fight here, but kills are going to start happening soon. And you see Mental taking out Toy. They get two of them traded off. 1v2 situation that Icy cannot come out on top of. He goes down as well. Team EnVyUs playing for domination. And just, you saw OpTic, they had a few brain farts, so to speak, there. Icy dying when they broke Ice up top with the drop shot. Then they were so close to domination, and I think Mental died with it right there when they was trying to get the home hill.
I think you shouldn't trade the weapon off the start. I think that's the biggest thing.
I think that was silly.
Because Praise just straight lined around a corner and was like,
he said, "Oh no, y'all really gonna do this to me? Really? Okay, give me this free kill," and they got it. So that was the mistake, I believe, that cost him the round here. So Team EnVyUs is going up 5-4. But one thing that we did
came up big on that last part.
He did, and the thing that we didn't address was the drop shot placement when it first happened. Now, when OpTic did that, they said, "Hey, you know what? Let's turn this into how we fought it in the first half of the game, right? We want to fight up here top B. Let's force Team EnVyUs to come up here and fight us in this situation." So they pretty much flipped the map once again, because at this level, even though the neutral hill is down low, the power weapons hold the most weight here, right? You can always rotate back and get that hill.
Right, because if you don't have the power weapon, you're losing map control because you're going to get
even if you cap the hill, you're going to lose it regardless. You know, after the opposing team gets that weapon.
Franchise making a good play there, but Mental doing a good job shutting him down inside the hill. Nothing has been picked up yet. So
OpTic is playing for the kills here. They're going to turn around. They have two more people. Icy still rocking the Michelle. He's going to mark Praise as he gets away. Praise is like, you know what? I need to get back to my home hill. The drop shot has not been picked up yet, but now will be the prime time to use it. And I think, oh, don't shoot it. Don't kill your teammate now.
Icy's got it in hand, so we're going to keep on board with him. And you can see OpTic exerting pressure. The hill has just been capped for the first 6 seconds. That's how much draw that drop shot has on the high side of the map.
Oh! Icy! Got him. But we didn't see them cap Team EnVyUs' home hill, though. That was, oh, my fault. They did cap Team EnVyUs' home hill. Just somebody rotated and got theirs. That's what happened.
Yeah, and so you see the exertion of pressure and what teams are deciding to do here. And this is why Reclaimed is so fun to watch. You see the fights. You can, like, if the power weapon's in the right hands, it's deadly.
And I had that mixed up. That was my apology. Somebody that was praised and it was praised and Ribs had rotated over to OpTic's home hill. So when we saw them get those kills, OpTic had to back up to their home hill. They never got to Team EnVyUs' home hill. So that's going to be D, which is going to be capped up right there. But OpTic still has 2 drop shots, I believe, left in here. Definitely enough to turn the tide of this match. But Icy has to be patient with him.
Throws out one, not going to connect. He's 4-pointed right now. Fran is in a 1v1 with explosives. Pull out your gun.
That's a difficult situation.
I think
this is where you pull it out now. What?
I think I got lodged in something.
Oh, yeah, got lodged in the ceiling right there. And the splash damage wasn't enough to kill anybody from that distance, but they will pick up 2 kills. And I think OpTic, if they can get this one, they're definitely playing for domination.
And they should be starting to fly here. Praise is trying to turn back on him. Icy was trying to hit a drop shot when he should have been having his,
shotgun a pistol, but like he was kind of like, is my teammate gonna win this fight or not? If he loses it, he don't want to get caught in transition of switching weapons there.
Yeah, and you got to be careful with that, especially, you know, if you're going to make a decision that you're going to be pulling the trigger, you need to be pulling the trigger and shooting for your teammate, especially in that situation. You can't play a coin flip with 50-50 gunfights.
Team EnVyUs in a difficult situation with all of OpTic Gaming knocking on their front door, but they're not here with a pizza. They're here with murder, death, shotguns, domination. Team EnVyUs, can they come out on top right here? And actually, they're gonna go down. OpTic Gaming domination 5-5 here. Map 2 reclaimed. What will Team EnVyUs place here?
I don't know, because they've got their drop shot down, so they may go with something like shocks, because they put a hammer burst. We've got hammer burst. We've got a drop shot. Bull talk.
When it comes down here, they could look at the dual placements down here. It's definitely an option, but the question is, what is it, right? If shots go here, the shots can definitely be tossed from these positions up top, but they're going to go incense, and I think this is a good move right here. Definitely a little extra oomph here if they cannot win a fight up top with drop shot. So OpTic Gaming, if they make it in, once again, they're going to have to be very, very careful. One of these teams may get baited into that drop shot.
I think that's probably a smart call too. Is just let them get drop shot and rain in fires on
as
them.
long as you can get the first down, buy your team enough time to get those instants there, it's going to be good here. It's going to be a 1v1 fight down low for the E-Hill, though. These instants will be being brought up top right away. Who's going to make the first play with them, though?
We're hearing it coming out. It looks like Summons is going
to catch Ribs, and I think Ribs picked up the instants for his team.
So they've taken it out. Franchise pushing up aggressively, picks up 2 kills. He's going to be going down the stairs. He's going to get dropped there by Icy. Icy holding the hand. He's going to be running into Solars and Praise. Shots are coming out. Praise gets down on 1.
He got that kill. His teammate is down. Oh,
smart play by Praise.
He goes through, make sure he got his first down, and his teammate couldn't get out of that situation. You know, he was hoping he can get back for the revive, but at one point he said, you know what, let me turn around and try to get the chunk on Praise, but just was not the right move there.
You got to give it credit. That's veteran gameplay there from Praise. Going to be picking up a kill on Explosives. Doing a good job now. OpTic are going to be taking over E. Praise is going to be sitting up here with a drop shot. He's going to have 2 people approaching him. Smokes are coming out.
Yeah, he needs to not die here with this drop shot. He wasn't able to get a kill. They're going to opt to switch to a shotgun. He's going to go down, but he's going to have that drop shot on his back. He may get revived. He's going to try to crawl away from it here. Crawl away right here. Can Soldiers get to him is the question. And yes, he does. He's going to pick up Praise. Actually, no. Praise dies.
Summons got a triple kill there. Summons is doing a good job of just rotating around. We're seeing the shots. Icy and OpTic are going to be pushing over. Mental picks up a kill on Toy Soldier. Explosives is a hammer burst, and they're going to be opting in for the
this should be a domination right here. You only have 1 member of Team EnVyUs down, but you see the players, you know, through the X-ray cam, they're trying to get there.
And it looks like they overextended for D, so yeah, that's a good rotation there from Envy, keeping their team in the game. Gonna try to cap their home hill right now.
This is a big 3v3 fight here on Team EnVyUs' home hill.
But you got Mental and Icy here sitting there with right hand, and you're gonna try to push into that. That's a dangerous situation. Smokes have to be timed appropriately here.
Can't miss these shots right here. And they're going to get some extra help here. Everybody's just trying to kind of get a shot in on this pile. I want to see some Lancers in this situation, Waldo, but we're going to see some incense instead. And they managed to get a kill with that. And they're going to flank around the back end as well. 4 members on top of this hill.
There's nothing Solars can do in this situation. OpTic just literally man-stacked that entire hill. Every time Envy tried to rock up the stairs, they got hit by, you know, an L trigger. You're trying to rotate over.
Yeah.
They had right-hand control the entire time. There's nothing.
They were very, very patient with that one, and you know, you can get lost in that situation where you're like, you know what, I'm gonna be the one guy to run in for my team, and I'm pretty sure the rest of my squad will kill them. Because why wouldn't we, right? That's how you lose rounds, right? Their whole team was patient. They was just trading off shots, and they knew eventually somebody will go down, and that's when they are able to capitalize. But Team EnVyUs needs to make a good placement right here in order for them to possibly come out and win this round. And I think they have to go mid-map. So nades is going to be the key thing here in which they can put down. But that nades is going to play a good factor here on that drop shot, especially if they don't win that initial fight here. You have nades, you have ensigns. It's going to be difficult. You can't just kind of run in here and grab it.
Right, and we've said it. Like, Ribs has been the one picking up the nades for their team. Did get taken out early, which was a critical error. He lost Ensigns, so when you lose that initial fight, that does cost your team in the long run. So it did give OpTic a big advantage. We're going to see this stack for frags right now.
Yeah, they're going to have 2 guys down here. That's Team EnVyUs. They're playing for the quick grab. They get it, and they're already in transition up top to B. Good to go. Drop shot did not get picked up yet either. They have nades and incense. This is looking grim right here for OpTic Gaming. No kills up yet, has happened just yet. OpTic has managed to slither away out of all these situations, and they're still alive here. The first kill may happen. Franchise overextended it, but is he overextended too far? No, he got the first kill, but they trade off right here. 2 members are down for each team, 3v3 situation.
And no hills are capped yet. Mental just picked up the drop shot, and that's going to be coming out here soon. Shots are going to be
They trade off again. Now OpTic, they have a man advantage. Ribs, what is his play here? He has a drop shot hovering on top of him.
He's just moving. He's like, Mental can't hit a shot if I don't stop moving. So he's just trying to draw out some fire there. Praise making the smart play, going for the E-Hill. Time's just starting to count down in the round. So as you can see, the initial fight is so heavy that teams are not going in and trying to pick up hills. They're trying to win the initial fight for the power weapon and going on from there.
That was a beautiful smoke there, but it didn't play out in Icy's favor right there, because he detonated the smoke because he knew if he stunned the guy to buy his teammates a little bit more time before he was able to get that kill, and the team fire came in. He just was not able to save his life in ribs with the movement he had. He was able to slither away right there and get back to the E-hill. But OpTic Gaming with a 2-hill setup, and I also believe they still have 2 drop shots, if I'm not mistaken.
They may have. I think it's all out.
Yeah, nobody has it.
So it will be on respawn here
they
shortly.
They do have 2 hammer birds. We'll see if they can put that to good use. But OpTic, they want to push Team EnVyUs down here. And actually, you know what it was? The play was more so for the Incense, because they didn't want Team EnVyUs to get dual Incense on respawns there. So they managed to get them a pair of Incense. Toy Soldier has the other pair of Incense. And now we're at a fight for E once again.
And EnVyUs doing a good job. They retook their home hill. OpTic has dropped back. Now remember that, again, drop shot is going to be coming up on respawn here shortly. So these are critical fights that EnVy needs to start winning. And if they don't, they could end up costing them the round. Someone's getting a big kill there.
Right here.
Good job by Toy Soldier holding his shots, just waiting on it.
Now Toy is able to make his way out of here. Team EnVyUs with a 2 cap. Toy, Incense. I mean, he got the frag grenades off respawn. That was perfect. Uh-oh. Kobe!
Deep and short, not
really? Connect. Oh, you can't be making me look bad like that, Toy Soldier. But he's gonna back up here and regroup with his teammates. I thought he was at least gonna get one of those kills right there, right? They look good.
They look good, but that's sometimes looks can be deceiving.
But now Toy, he managed to get out of there. Praise broke ice, got a kill. We're gonna see drop shot being picked up by Solars here. He needs to make some plays here with this one.
They just need to start marking out for Solars. This is where Solars just needs to start raining and connecting shots.
He has 2 drop shots left. Missed with the first one. 2 members down of each team.
Ooh, and he gets Summons on the far side. That is actually a really critical kill there. It's going to give them the lead. He's got 1
and
drop
Summons
shot
couldn't
left.
decap that hill, so they're still getting points off of it. So if Summons almost should have stayed in the hill almost, you know?
He was in, like, on the corner of it, but I wouldn't even expected that to kill me if I was.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
It was clean. Like, the Solar shot that just perfectly so that it exploded at the right time. And
Kenny is not even playing for the cap. He's just playing to stay alive until his teammates get here. They need a domination here, and I don't think they're going to get it in time.
We're going to go round 13.
Yeah, because nobody's going to be in place to break down D. Oh my God, 7. I mean, my fault. 6-6. OpTic Gaming versus Team EnVyUs. Chat, if you're out there, blow it up. Who you guys want to come out on top here? OpTic, Team EnVyUs. Who is it? I know we got a lot of fans out there for both squads right here, but show your love out there. Try to send these guys your energy, and we're going to see what OpTic Gaming wants to do on his weapon placement. What do they think can make them come out on top here with this win here, round 13, map number 1 reclaimed?
I would almost say to pull a drop shot.
Pull it off?
I would pull it. It's pulling too much attention.
Well, no, they want that static, but do you take off the incense maybe?
Nah, I would take off the drop shot. I think drop shot's bigger threat. It's pulling a lot of attention to the high side of the map, which is leading to the home hill captures. I say that if you remove that, I don't know if that's a little brave. Bigger power?
Embar.
Embar, that's an icy mental special. So
all right, so they're gonna go for snipe here now. This is gonna be. I'm curious to see, is Team EnVyUs still gonna play high side for that, or will they just rotate down to bottom E? I think they still will play for sniper.
I would play for nades, I think.
Nades and incense more, if anything?
Yeah, I think that would be more of a play. Snipe's like a one-shot kill if you hit the shot. If you don't hit it, you have a window of opportunity.
And I think you're right, Walter. They're playing down low for nades and control of E. And you have OpTic Gaming playing up top. They're going to have to get past Franchise here. And I think Icy is going to be Icy or Mental that wants this. Ribs with a long-range incendiary grenade. He goes down right there. Mental is able to take one. Ribs actually got the nades.
That's a massive trade, but EnVyUs is down. And
that's 3 down.
Yeah, it's on Praise and Toy here to stay alive. They've got to hold it down. These are 22-second respawns, so this is extremely long. It is all up on Praise right now to hold this together.
That's it, folks. 22-second respawns. All hills are going to be decapped. And OpTic Gaming, you can almost start the celebration early. Only Ribs alive, and you see how far back away he is.
Oh! Icy just said no.
That was the play. They said, Icy, you got to get the sniper. You're going to come clutch. The whole squad came big right there, and they're going to edge out Team EnVyUs here.
Mental did a mental thing. You know, that was...
Came clutch, right? That's mental. Coming up clutch
He
here.
popped Ribs through one nade and got his head popped. And even though that happened, can absolutely turn the round. And you're just talking about these are two titans going against each other. You can see like it was trading back and forth pretty evenly, and then OpTic took a little bit of a lead closer to like the 11th and 12th rounds, and then EnVyUs trying to fight back. I think it was a really smart decision to pull a drop shot off there. That is EnVy special. They love playing around it. They love utilizing it. They just weren't able to come out.
Couldn't come there for them. But map number 2 is going to be Foundation here. And this is going to be Team EnVyUs' map pick, and both teams think this is, hey, this is our best map right here, right? Before, you know, when OpTic used to, you know, rely on Lava to kind of get down there, grab those grenades, and kind of make plays, but they have players that can move just as well as Lava there in those situations. So now you have Mental that's kind of first in that fight, and Icy there in that same situation, fighting in the open. The question is, as you said before, we're going to see a Team EnVyUs special probably. If they lose, they're going to put drop shot on top of that B hill. But also, if OpTic kind of takes out that first round, Explosives and
retros are coming.
Retros are going to come
100%.
out. Explosive wants those retros. He loves them down there on top of that B hill. So it's almost kind of the counter to Team EnVyUs putting that drop shot there in that situation.
And it's a respect thing. Like, both teams can utilize them, but Gilbert shows really why that weapon is strong.
So I have a question for you. Is the play here to throw the first round and get your weapon on the map?
I wouldn't. I don't know if I would take that bet because, you know, sometimes that's shooting yourself in the foot.
Hey, you're OpTic Gaming and it's like, yo, we want retros. We know they're blocking dual spawns. They can have this round for us to get 5 good rounds.
Right.
I'm just saying.
I mean, you could see that happening, or you could see them like, oh, we're just going to lose the first round and block your drop shot spawn, and then, you know, we get whatever we want a couple rounds later. You know, it's a catch. Again, it's 50-50. Like,
Hey,
what do you want to do with it?
Hey, I've recently been playing the game, and I have the best overkill player on my team. And on Reclaim, I throw round 1 just to put dual overkills on the map. And some of you guys out there on the stream know what I'm talking about with that boy too energetic when he comes at you with that overkill.
That gun is...
He's a legend with that.
I just want to say, like, we still have not seen the Enforcer come into play, and we have not seen the overkill come into fruition as big placements.
Because players aren't... They're not really using them. They haven't, like, you know what? They haven't tried to master them, right? They've been worried about all the other weapons on the map. But that overkill in Enforcer is annoying in the right hands.
Within 10 feet, the Enforcer is absolutely lethal. That's pretty much the range. After that, it falls off. And then the Enforcer is pretty much your bunker buster shotgun, where if it's in close quarter combat, you literally just let that thing rip, and everybody
you just spam it and nothing but headshots.
Right, and everybody's just like, oh, what happened? Well, we all died.
You know, so
you just don't see it very often. But again, you know, maybe